Hello, hope you're doing well. I did a meditation this morning and had a feeling to do a video. As many of you might know, I'm not very good with plans and routines, so I pretty much just do things when I get the urge or the feeling. So this morning I did a meditation, and what came up for me was beliefs. So it's something that's been on my mind a lot lately, especially since November last year. My dad passed, and it might sound a bit strange, but in a way I feel like it was a big release for me because I started thinking about the kind of person my dad was and what he believed in. And then I realized that I actually had some of those beliefs too, even though I don't believe them. I know in my heart that they're not my beliefs, but for some reason I still act as if they are. So it really gave me a really good lesson, I suppose, to look at where my beliefs come from and to look at why I act the way I do. So in my last newsletter, I spoke a little bit about this and about following intuition. So lately I've really been paying attention to my gut instinct, my intuition, and following that. So even if I have a little kind of inkling about, say I might be doing my work and I'll get a feeling to go and sit outside or go and look at the sky or something like that, I'm doing it. It doesn't matter how small it is, I do it because I feel like I'm getting that for a reason. And every time I pay attention to that, I get some kind of reward. And it might not sound much to you, but to me, it's confirmation that by listening to that, I'm doing the right thing. So sometimes I might go and stand outside and a leaf will land on the ground, or I'll see a leaf on the ground and it'll be in the shape of a spiral. And I love spirals. I've got a tattoo of a spiral on my wrist, and to me it's about, we're all going around in a circle, but it's not just a complete circle. We're all spiraling up. Sometimes we spiral down, but it's like we're all evolving. And anyway, that's a whole other thing that I'm not talking about at the moment. But to me, spirals are amazing. They're everywhere. They're in the universe. They're out in the galaxies. They're in nature, they're everywhere. But getting back, I always get sidetracked. So getting back to beliefs. In Norse culture, in spirituality, and some of you are probably aware of this, there's a term called Urlug. So Urlug is basically past actions and decisions of yours and your parents and your grandparents. So it's actions that affect your life as you're going through, like things that have happened, things that you've said, and like those of your. So I'll start again. So everything that you say and you do and you think affects what is coming next. So your Urlug is your actions and decisions from the past, plus the ones of your parents and your grandparents. It can go further back, but it decreases as it goes back further. So then I pass my Urlug on to my children. So what happens is I feel that beliefs are a big part of Urlug. So when I was saying about my dad passing, and I realized that a lot of his beliefs, I've been acting as if they're mine, but they're not. So this morning during my meditation, I also started thinking about where beliefs actually, not where do they come from, but where do they sit in your body. So just for an example, at the moment I have a sore back. It keeps going out, and I have like a little skin cancer on my chest. And I truly believe that, like Hagar, the rune Hagar, if you don't pay attention to what's going on, the messages that are around you, or the messages that you're getting from your body or your mind or your intuition, then it will manifest in your body somewhere. So For an example, years and years ago when I lived in Fremantle, I was studying reflexology, and I was going through a pretty emotional time, and I wasn't really paying attention to my feelings. I was just, trying to move on through everything. And I was at the reflexology class, and a lady said to me, "Oh, wow, you're really not paying attention to your feelings, are you?" So what had happened was I just kept dropping things on my feet. Like I would be holding a cup and it would drop, or I'd walk past something and drop, and my foot was so bruised, it was black. And so that was my body. It was external forces saying pay attention. But quite often, most of us, including me, don't pay attention to that. I have kicked my little toe 3 times this last week. I actually think it's broken. I still haven't even looked at that. I just go, oh wow, I've kicked my little toe. But so this morning during the meditation, it's like, well, what is that about? So now I've got my little toe, my chest, my back, and they're all on my right hand side, and they're all things that are coming to give me a message, and I have been ignoring them. So during the meditation, I've been thinking about, well, so where do beliefs sit, and what do they do, and how do they either manifest themselves in sore spots, or you having injuries, but there's also feelings that are attached to those. So with my gut feeling, so I feel like my gut is telling me either to do something or to not do something. So, but even then, it's like really, really paying attention to it. So recently I had a situation come up where I listened to my gut feeling, but I listened to the parts that I wanted to listen to. I listened to, oh, yes, that's a way of doing this. And I could see, getting all excited. But I didn't pay attention to the things that I didn't want to see. And then when I actually got to the point of making a decision about it, all of a sudden, all those things that I didn't see were just so obvious. They were like right in front of my face. And I just thought, how come I didn't pay attention to these before? So I feel like we can get just carried away with what it is that we want, and we just don't pay attention to the little things. But if you want the good things, you have to also, you can't just go, oh yeah, the sign's leading me over here, but I have to, don't worry about all that stuff. You have to listen to all that stuff, because if you can't just have one without the other, you have to have both of them. And that's the gift that it gives you, is the whole big picture. So anyway, with the beliefs, the feeling, so the gut feeling to me is I trust my gut feeling. I have no doubt about my gut feeling now. So during the meditation, I was thinking about other feelings that I have. And so to me, that is instinct, it's intuition. But then other parts of your body, then what are they? Are they different feelings? So then I was thinking about my heart. So this skin cancer that I have here is close to my heart. So I know I was talking to a friend the other night and about this problem that I had, and she was saying to me, but how, look at the way that you're reacting to it. So I know that a lot of the time I go from acting out of love or acting out of fear, and it's either kind of one or the other. And so, and the other thing is between the heart and the mind, following, I'm a big believer in following your heart. So I follow my heart, but then all of a sudden my mind kicks in, which is my beliefs that have come through from my parents and my grandparents and further back about what I should or shouldn't be doing. So then I listen to my mind, I listen to those beliefs that are not mine, so that I'm going against my beliefs, which are really the ones in my heart. So then I'm stopping my heart. I'm stopping my beliefs. So when I was talking to my friend, she was kind of like, well, yeah, you're swapping around. You 1 minute you're doing this, next minute you're doing that. And then I realized just now that it's because I don't just, and she was talking about me being consistent. So this is what I don't do. I don't be consistent with following my heart. I follow my heart while I feel like I'm going on the right path. And then when something happens and Then fear sets in. I listen to the fear. The fear sets in. And then what happens is I go, okay, no, I can't follow my heart. I've got to follow my mind. I've got to do what I think I should be doing. I've got to listen to what my mum said. I've got to do all these things, make these plans. So I go along that path. But that doesn't work either because I'm not following my heart. So anyway, it's mainly about beliefs and listening to your body, because if we think that there are answers out there, you know, like we see a sign, you know, you might think, okay, if I go outside today and I see a cloud in the shape of an eagle, then I know that this is going to happen. You go out and there's a cloud in the shape of an eagle and you go, oh, wow, there's a sign. But our bodies give us signs. Our bodies, we're connected to everything outside. We are part of everything. And so if we tap into our bodies, if we listen to our bodies all the time and see what's going on in our bodies and listen to our intuition and tune into where our beliefs are sitting, because I don't know if this is a thing or not, but this is something that I'm going to start looking at. I feel like different beliefs sit in different parts of our body. Maybe it's not true, maybe it is, I don't know. But that's something I'm going to start looking at. Today I'm going to write out a list of my beliefs and really tap into them and see if I can feel them in different parts of my body. And also just find out, like really tap into, by going with that belief, what is it stopping me from achieving? Because I feel like I have a block in my life that I can't get through, and I keep on asking myself, why can't I get through this block? What is it? And so I really feel like it's an underlying belief. Anyway, it's probably a bit of a ramble, but those of you who know me know that that's just the way I talk. So it might be of some use to you. It might make you think about something and tap into your beliefs or your body. And if it doesn't resonate with you, then that's okay, because at least I've got it out, and I'm doing. It was my gut feeling during my meditation that I had to do this video, so I'm doing that so that I'm staying true to my beliefs and following my heart, and I hope that in some way it does help you too. Anyway, I will see you when I get another feeling to do another video, and I hope that everything stays good for you and that, yeah, keep safe. All right, bye.